If you're the one who holds everything together in your family, at some point it stops feeling like a choice. It just becomes who you are. And the more you do, the more everyone and everything starts to depend on you. I'm Nicole, I'm a therapist, and I want to talk about why this happens. In a lot of families, roles form over time. Not intentionally, but someone becomes the one who handles things. The responsible one, the one who keeps things steady. And someone else sometimes doesn't. And the more that happens, the more you compensate until it's not something you do anymore. It's just who you are in the system. You're the one who anticipates what needs to happen, smooths things over before things escalate, steps in before even anyone asks. You're thinking ahead, you're managing details, you're making sure nothing falls apart. And over time, people stop seeing that as effort. It just becomes expected. And this is where it starts to take a toll, because over time you can start to feel resentful and exhausted, and like it's really hard to stop. Because if you stop, what happens? And this is the part that's really important. When you try to take a step back, the system often pushes back, because you stopping means that other people have to start, and they're not used to that. So even small changes can feel disruptive, sometimes even like you're doing something wrong. And this is the part that's really, really hard. When you start to take a step back, set some boundaries, things don't often immediately get better. In fact, they often get worse, and they feel worse, because you're not stepping in the way you normally would. And that means things might not get handled, or they get handled differently, or not as well as you would have done them. I often prepare my clients for this, because it can often feel so intolerable that they want to return to their way of doing things. Everything in you is going to want to jump back in and fix it and show up in that overfunctioning role. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because the system is used to you holding it together. And eventually you start to realize if the system only works when you're the one sacrificing yourself, then something about the system isn't actually working. And that's where things start to shift. So the work isn't just say no more, be done. It's noticing when you're stepping in automatically, understanding what makes it so hard to stop, and slowly building the capacity to let things not fall on you. Even when it's uncomfortable, letting things be a little messy, letting things fall through the cracks, letting other people figure things out, even when it's not how you would have done it. If you're the one everyone relies on, I see you, and I know how heavy that can feel. I want to give you the permission to want something different. And if you want support with this, that's the work I do. I'll link my website below so you can check me out, and I'll also put the link to schedule a complimentary consultation with me, where we have a really casual, no pressure conversation, talk about the potential of working together. Take care.